May profits be upon you. We're going to take a look at the British pound against the Japanese yen. Let's take a look at the RT money meter first. All right. We can see that the pound and the yen are at the bottom of our ranking list. All right. The yen is at minus 286, while the pound is at minus 358. But the key is look where it came from the prior weeks ahead, right? The prior weeks before it. All right. The pound came from minus 584 to minus 358. It actually got a little stronger. All right. It actually got a little stronger, but still the weakest of the currencies. If we look at the yen, minus 466 this week, it is minus 286. All right. It is getting stronger. The thing with the yen is it has more of a trajectory up. All right, look where the pound was. It was at minus 678, went to minus 584, and then to minus 358. So relatively speaking, the yen is stronger than the pound, but they're both trending in the same direction. Why would I want to put these two against each other? Well, let's take a look. All right, look at the pound yen chart. On the weekly, you can see that we have been bullish for weeks on pound yen. All right, the pound outperforming the yen for weeks on end, right? Because the yen was the bottom feeder for months because of the Bank of Japan's current monetary policy of devaluation, keeping it devalued. All right, but look what it's been doing since this impulse to the upside. Price has gone sideways, right? Which means what? There's neither one is outperforming the other. However, it's setting up a structure point. Look, the wider picture view is that we have ran into a weekly zone of supply. Could we expect more downside action from here? Aha. All right. Is the pound going to gain any strength? No, I don't think so, because if you remember, if you haven't looked at the FX futures weekly outlook that I put out just yesterday, if you haven't looked at that video, you should. You'll see that the pound is set for more weakness to come, while the yen is set for more strength to come. All right. So I'll leave that video on your video screen so you can click on it at the end of this video. All right. Now, let's go to the daily. All right. In the daily, we can see that price ran into this supply pretty, and the supply is pretty strong. And even when price had a pullback after an impulsive move, we had this pullback, it didn't break that high. All right. It failed to make a new high. All right. If we have a failure of making a new high, we look at this low and say, oh, this might be a weak low. It might be set up for target for liquidity, as a target for liquidity. And that's exactly what happened over here. All right. Meanwhile, we are making lower highs, and price is not coming up to take those lower highs out. Okay. So the downward trajectory is there. The weakness in the pound is there against the Japanese yen. All right. And what I want to also point out is we had a break of an internal low here with some momentum, right? Look at those candles. All right. This is telling us that, excuse me, I got a little indigestion. This is telling us that the momentum, the bearish momentum, is pretty strong. Okay. And we can tell that in this corrective move to over the last few days. All right. We can see that price came back to the breakout point, retest, and could not break through. Okay. I'm looking for price to come back. Oh, I did this. I cannot believe I just did this. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can correct it. Can I get back? Can I get back? Can I get back? What is this? That's not where I wanted to be. I don't understand how this works. Why does it do this? My thing is not, it's not being friendly to me today. I don't know why. All right. So what I'm looking at is more downward action on the pound yen, and as we see this demand zone tested, the test is the mitigation points here have gone deeper, and I believe that we will be breaking through this, coming down to the downside, to the lower end of this zone of demand. Now, I want to take us to the 4-hour, where we can see I point this V-shaped recovery here out last week, and it did play out pretty nicely. It made higher highs up to here. Now, the deal is I'm watching this zone. I'm watching this zone, right? And this is a supply zone. And how strong is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Price could not break it. Price could not break it. And again, I'm pointing out that we had the structural break here, and price came back, swept liquidity with this move. All right, swept liquidity up here, and I can't. This why does it pick the wrong times to start acting all hanky panky, right? So I'm looking at that area there. I'm looking at this sweep of these highs here as the move up. All right. And the failure of it to go any higher, I believe that come Sunday open, we're going to see price come on downtown. All right. We even going back to test the bottom of these, what was formerly support there. So, all right. So I am looking for down. I'm looking for more downside action. All right. Now, for those that are looking for longs, all right, I would not suggest it. All right. And if you're dead set on looking for longs, wait until you see this supply fail. All right. Wait until you see something like this. Right. Price comes back to the demand that broke this supply, and then you can look for longs here. All right. Go to the 15-minute and look for confirmations, and you can take your longs there. I just did it again. God dog it. All right. All right. So, but barring that, I'd be looking for shorts. All right. I'm looking for immediate shorts. Now, the what do you call the conservative short would be to wait until this supply fails. All right. You see these lows, all right, all these lows, there's liquidity there, lots of it. And I believe prices, I think it's not acting right at all. I will be looking for price to come down there, take that low. I'm looking for price to watch this. All right. I'm looking for price to take this low. I'm looking for price to take this low. I'm looking for price to come down here. This is going to be a great short. This is going to be a great short. Look for 15-minute confirmations. All right. Look for 15-minute confirmations right around here. Right around here. All right. If price breaks this high, breaks that high for a sweep, I'll be looking to take my short from here. All right. I'll go on the 15-minute as soon as it gets up there, and I will look for my confirmation stick for a short entry. All right. If price opens bearish, like so, takes the liquidity here. All right. If it comes back, once it comes back, because it will, all right, I'll be looking up in this area here, depending on how it opens. If it just drops straight down, I'm waiting for it to come up here so I can take a high probability trade to the downside, and I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm aiming for these lows here because there's more sell side liquidity to come and get with these relative equal lows. But my first targets are this low, this low. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button if you did. Do subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you can, the bell icon so you can catch my updates, and do leave some feedback. I would love to hear from you. I think this is one of my favorite pairs going into next week because I believe the drop is going to be, immediate. All right. We have FOMC and other earth shaking type news. All right. But we have high impact news come Wednesday, but I think this will be a good short-term trade to get into on Monday. All right. From the open. Okay. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Oh, hey, do check out the video that I have on your screen right now. It's over there to your left. Just click on it.